Ladies and gentlemen, and we back in the building. You're truly DJ Meat, the DJ Meat Show on SNDS Radio. Love you. I love you, my Anna, the building, my special co-host. When I say special, I mean special in many ways. Like crazy special. But we got a special guest in the building, man. Bushy B. What's going on with you, man?
Chillin'.
Welcome to SNDS Radio, man. The DJ Meat Show. What's good with you? Talk to me right quick. Like, what's going on, man? HBC2, it's out. It's doing numbers.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about your whole journey through the whole music thing and everything, man.
I got HBCU2 like sequel to HBCU1. That's a little brand I'm pushing. College, black colleges and universities. I just graduated.
Congratulations on that.
I went to college.
Yeah.
I just didn't stay. It just didn't work out.
You did a lot of.
I made it through that. But,
so you did that while you been rapping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had stopped going to school, and then when I started rapping, I went back. Just to have, because I had too much free time. You feel me? So I just made something happen.
I get that, like.
Yeah.
See, when you hustling, you gotta do it's like shit. It's a lot of free time.
Yeah.
You gotta really occupy your mind, and that's great that you did. Take the opportunity to go back to school. What are you
Your major?
Major in?
So I got a BA in criminal justice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I know a little song.
Right.
Get out a couple things. Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. Just especially with what's going on with police brutality. So you gotta know, the laws. You gotta know the rules out here, man. How to play.
Know your rights. Know your rights. Most of all. Okay, congrats.
Thank you.
What school?
Florida Memorial.
Okay, I had to ask. I was like,
shout out to Florida, man. I'm playing. That's my HBCU. That's what that is. Like the only HBCU, the first HBCU down here.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
See, I was going there when it was a college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only HBCU.
When it was just college. Yeah. Now at university and shit. Now they balling now.
They got a football team.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, what's next for Bushy B right now? Like, what's next for you?
I'm just pushing it. I'm now that I graduated, now I'm on the road, and I can get out of here. You feel me? Linking up, networking. That's more music. Get it bigger and bigger.
Now, I will say I didn't know you were going to school, or trying to finish up a degree. To me that's extremely impressive because you pushed out some really dope projects in the process. In that time frame, in addition to working with, in my opinion, one of Florida's biggest artists.
The Nipsey of Miami.
That my big?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to Miami, I ain't gonna lie. I get it to him.
And for those that may not know, how did that connection come about? Yeah.
We met through like mutual friends, me and him, I got a homie named 4-3, like, I always used to play music. That's when I wasn't even putting out music. I just go record, paying for studio time, go record and just have it on my phone and just play it for my dog. That boy like told Bird and told like 2 other people, and I pulled up the Bird at the Live House store, and I was like playing my music. That boy walked out and was like, "Down is you," and like we just been linked ever since. That's it.
And then
that's it.
y'all together, like when y'all do the collabs and even the project, because I'm not gonna butcher because I have the cover. Y'all
real life.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I was like, I had the cover, but who knows what my brain was gonna come up with. And that was y'all first like joint project together?
Yeah, we always we've been in the studio together so much, so we'll just be in there like, if I got a song I ain't finished, I'm like, alright bro, get on this. We just got a vibe, he'll just jump on it, when I get there, he got a verse on it. And I do the same, you feel me?
And it's just
it's a vibe,
What would you say is one of the biggest misconceptions people have of you?
Of me? I don't know, probably that I'm like a hothead or something, or I'm like an arrogant kid or something. Like, I don't know.
Are you?
Nah, I'm down to earth. I'm cool.
So what's the biggest misconception you think people have of Bird?
Probably that he ain't up on his business, or Or the same thing, yeah, hothead, troublemaker, something like that. Y'all don't know what he doing.
Okay.
So let me ask you, before you officially signed to Live House, you know, I'm pretty sure you know you heard of Bird. Was you a fan of his music or you know him himself?
Yeah, of course. Like I was, yeah. That's you feel me? Growing up in Miami, that's all I heard. Going to the little teen clubs, you feel me? I only seen him a couple times, but that's all you heard. Like watching them on YouTube. So I was always a fan of Bird. Yeah.
So is any work towards like a major deal right now, or just gonna be strictly Live House for a while?
You feel me? Right now, I feel like the deal thing, it work like if it makes sense, because the deal got to be negotiated. Mm-hmm. So if they coming at me like on some regular standard, nah, I'm cool. But we doing good independent right now, so I'm gonna just wait till the right time.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Keep learning and building.
Mm-hmm.
Really the process.
Gotta have some leverage, you feel me?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what are some of the things that you feel like Miami is still lacking? Because Miami is getting better with the music. You can't deny that. What do you think? What you think is missing of right now still?
It's still missing like the major. I don't want to say outlets because we got outlets. It's like influencers, probably people that want to like help. We missing the major people that could get artists to different levels. We don't got like a great structure, but it's getting better as you say. Like Miami starting to build. Like we got meeting spots now. You got somebody pull up the finger licking and see an artist. You'll put like you got a little spots you'll see artists now, especially the younger artists.
Right. So I know you was one of the speakers of the connection between the OGs and the younger people. You feel me?
Yeah.
But what you was right. I couldn't say shit because you was absolutely right. You feel me? Like there's nobody that's kind of reaching back to the younger people.
But I ain't gonna lie, it has changed since I said that. I think the people
it starts with a conversation.
Right. It starts with that. Sometimes you gotta speak on when you gotta speak how you feel, and people don't see that shit.
But the thing about it, when you do that, you can't disrespect them. I didn't disrespect them. You feel me? If I would did that, it would have never got fixed.
I agree on that. That's real.
Yeah.
It's all about how you approach the situation.
Yeah.
You feel me? But like you say, it's still some
I don't know, but I think that the younger cats really, we really smashing on the gas right now. So.
It is like
shout out to the OGs though.
But y'all the wave, though. You can't deny that. You know,
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. That's why they did it. That's why the older G's and y'all the new wave. Who else that you feel like besides you that's coming out that's gonna be crazy? That people won't.
That they don't know.
They don't know. They don't know.
Man, I like y'all probably know him. I like 12.
I was just
That's my boy.
I'm watching him for a minute.
There's a couple people that, well, I don't know. Y'all know everybody. Like,
No, it's some people who don't know about.
Chad, 12. You got a dude named Tunde. What is it? Soldier Living True. We got a couple people. There's a lot of people. I don't want to just be naming people.
But the thing is, there's people that, in my opinion, to them, 12, they've never ever heard of 12 Lin.
Yeah.
And to me, it's crazy. Because it's like, if you listen to him, he just off that vibe. Even when I heard one of your songs, it was like, what the fuck have I been? Like, literally, that we have artists in the city that give that feeling. And it's like, the fuck?
It's just different. He got his own way. Shout out to 12.
So out of those artists you named, how many are you working with or got features? Features with?
I work with everybody. I work with every artist I name. Like if I like listen to your music, I'm gonna want to work with you. Like if I don't like your music, I'm not gonna work with you.
That's facts.
That's fair. It needs to be aligned.
How you gonna post something that you don't like? I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like people, they don't like that.
I can't get that one. That shit, that's crazy.
Now, what's the song that kind of caught everybody's ear or kind of picked up for you that you was shocked? Or did you feel like every song? Because sometimes there's always that song where it's like, it's a banger, it's dope, but then how the people actually gravitate to it.
I'm gonna like the song is Scared. So everybody know that was just for me. That was a personal vibe. Like, you feel me? But it's growing every day. And it's been out for like a year and a half now. But it's growing every day. Right?
That's my shit.
Yeah, a lot of people like that.
I even remixed it.
People ain't even know who sung it, who I was. They just knew the song. But I like it like that.
Why though?
Anonymity in the back.
Cause it let me like grow. You feel me? I feel like if they would have knew me right off the jump, it was like, alright, that's him. We know him. Everybody know him. But if I like get this song and get another song and they still ain't got the face, it's like, okay. When they do get the face, like, oh, that's what this is.
They fall in love with the music, the lyrics, the content, the sound
Before
versus the person.
Yeah.
Cause you know, people, we are so. The truth is, we're visual.
Uh-huh.
You know, and we girls, we're so. You know, they could be rocking to the song and then see the guy and they be like,
That's
and
kind of why
automatically.
on these last two projects I ain't put my picture on it. Like I ain't want myself on there. Like I was like, nah, let me just it's music.
But I think that also is. I always feel like that's a smart thing to do because you could turn that into, of course, revenue as you capitalize on it as merchandise. So I'm looking at your shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel some kind of way when Beyonce dropped her
Yeah, I was scared, man. I thought they weren't even gonna bump me. Like I thought it was over. I'm like, come on, but she ain't do no project. It was just, you feel me? But I like that she brought awareness to it, so it made it easier for me at the end of the day.
Now, in the realm of HBCUs, do you see yourself kind of being more of an advocate for it? Because personally, they need more support.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Like, that's all I really know when it comes to college. HBCU pushing kids to go to college, black kids, whatever. Just go to HBCUs. There's culture out there. You feel me? You learn how to network. Like I never used to talk to people. Like now I had to force myself to talk to people to pass class. So like it's a good thing to have behind me.
See, with you saying that, and other people in the world are pushing entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You're saying
it's the same thing though. It's
really not.
Cause people, I was a rapper while I was an entrepreneur in college.
Yeah, but some people when they go to school, it's school period. You was able to do both, but some people they just want to do school and go through their life. You feel me?
Yeah, but everybody ain't the same though. You feel me? Some stuff work for people and work for the others.
You gotta find what works for you.
Yeah, dude, whatever works for you. If you could go. If you don't like it, get out of there. I got out of there and went back.
I ain't go back. I like fuck this shit. This shit ain't working. That's a love school, but nigga,
you know, my biggest frustration with school is just the fact that you go through the first 12 years, and not first 12, but you go through K through 12, you learn this stuff, and you go and I just got frustrated with having to kind of take the basic, the general.
Yeah, like to redo it kind of.
Yeah, and it was like just let me get to the stuff that's of the core of what I'm trying to pursue. And then by the time I actually got to when I was doing, I think it was business, when I got into the business law part, at this point I'm like so burnt down and frustrated with school that I was just like,
see, at the end of the day, you feel me, it's a business. They got to run a business. They get money by you being
oh, I know.
You feel me? But they probably, and then again, some people don't go straight to college like right after high school, so they have to get them bases again. Because if you living in the everyday life, you'll forget. So,
HBCU 2, right? How long we gonna let this one marinate before you know?
Oh no, I'm planning to drop a couple of EPs before the year out. I'm putting together some right now.
And will it be on the same theme, or you gonna come with a new name?
I don't even know. I might not call it HBCU, but it'll be around that. You feel me? Something, There's always motivation.
I mean, I think it's something to really highlight because it's not in the rap game. It's not something you typically you hear a rapper talk about,
right?
And so.
But it ain't all just school on that though. It's like. It's heartbreaks cause understanding, like different types of heartbreaks or different types of triumphs you done had. It's like. Let
me ask you, who hurt you? Because when the songs that are really emotional, like that people can relate to, I'd be like, damn, what was her name? That's the conviction you give us with the lyrics and the delivery. So
nobody ain't hurt me. nah, ain't really nobody hurt me. It's just like well, as you go through life, it's just different situations. You know.
Well, you know, you're a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Just
That's it.
So let me ask you, what's the real meaning behind the HBCU besides the college thing? Because they say the music is different.
Yeah, it's heartbreak causes understanding.
Heartbreak causes understanding.
Yeah. That's what it really is. That was really the theme on the first one. I talked about a lot of like heartbreaks, but on the second one I got on some like building yourself up type. So you know that's the contrast between the two.
That's dope.
Yeah. So on the first cover I got a cracked heart. On the second one I got a full heart.
I ain't peep that.
Yeah,
Aw.
people like.
I saw I ain't peep that. I thought it was the same design.
learn something new every fucking day. I'm about to go back and be like, let me see.
For real, because I thought it was the same design.
Nah, I changed it up. And I changed the girl. It had a fro on the first one. Now I got
I did it with fur.
Okay.
That's dope though. That's a great concept. And shit. That's I'm gonna play some music right quick back in a minute,
Like
man.
Bushy B trivia here.
Yeah, that's dope. Shit.
Hey, you know, I ain't know that.
That's crazy, though.
Damn, I did not know.
And we back. Where they already know what's going on, man. Our special guest, Bushy, be in the building.
Pop.
Let everybody know the song that just played.
Poppin' by Bushy B.
Poppin'.
Now I love music, so I'm a fanatic about paying attention to just how a song is composed, and I pay attention to all the little different inflections and the cadences, and even the beats. So take me through a process of Bushy, because first of all, your songs, your cadences, even just like the moments where you kind of go high up and like add that extra little sauce, with a little go up on us. Give us an insight into your brain. Yeah.
Well, me and DJ, DJ on the beat. Shout out DJ on the beat.
Special.
That's like me and him do a lot of work together. So he do majority of my beats. So we like really just sit in there and work together. We build beats together. Like we'll start from scratch together. Like, I'll send him something I think cool. Like he'll work on that, and I just record it. That's it. But I really don't like finishing songs all in one day, so that's why I come back with different flows sometimes, because I come back with a different mind.
Okay.
I gotta let it breathe sometimes.
You listening to it, you let it, and you come back and be like, okay, I could have got, add a little bit of here.
Yeah, you gotta keep adding.
Now that makes sense, because your songs they're dynamic as far as when you listen to it. So, okay. Got a little
Appreciate it, got me feeling myself.
But, okay, so what other producers have you worked with?
Rip on the beat, shout out Ripper. Dude named J.O. out of Broward, Major Nine. A couple other, Chef Lee, he from North Carolina. It's like a couple other dudes.
I was going to ask you that. Like, the sound is mainly Miami based, but you just say you got to know.
No, I really try to just do everything. Even with me and DJ, like, it'll kind of be Miami, but we be trying to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So I give producers my email, they send it. If I think they are, I just be like, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? I don't just automatically like, nah, just try it. Feel me?
Kind of build it to to what could work for you. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never heard an artist really
say that. I mean, you got really that's music. So in a while, you would make your own beats up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I gotta have patience for that. Though that take a lot of time.
And do we be like, okay, fuck it. Let's go write some. Done.
Yeah.
So any new music that you're putting out besides anything off HBC2?
Yeah, I'm working on the EPs. I don't got no names for them yet.
That's it.
Yeah, but I'm working on some EPs to put out before the year end. I definitely want to drop before the summer over. Then again, probably like in my birthday, like November.
Scorpio?
Yeah, I'm Scorpio. I'm on the last day of the Scorpio, so I'm like an exotic Scorpio.
You special.
But different.
They go EP name, Exotic Scorpio.
She should. That might work though.
That might work.
Listen,
Drake is, was it Scorpion?
Scorpion, yeah.
Hey, never know.
There's some bad things about Scorpios or something?
No,
People
my
say
mom is a
this.
Scorpio.
Oh, so she cool, she cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best side though.
Every side
Everybody
feels
feels
like.
like that side.
Everybody knew he was the best side.
No, definitely not.
Okay,
But
calm down now.
you get how you feel though.
Right.
But
Alright.
let me ask you, as far as like with features and stuff like that,
Mhm.
who are some of the things that people need to look out for as far as on your upcoming projects or anything that you guys are doing?
Like every day I be meeting new people, so I don't know. I like to try to work with people that I listen to, like I say. So I met a couple dudes on the West Coast. I got a couple dudes like Northern Florida. It's like different people. I'ma still have people from the crib, but you gotta branch out.
Of course. That's key. That's how you kind of expand.
Yeah, you got to. You got
Your
to.
name.
But it's
Network.
really be hard, dog, to work with people, because a lot of people be signed, so you gotta go through this, go through that. You feel me? Now your song can't get.
How do I feel about copyrights with people in their music? Like I can't put out mixtapes. It's hard now.
Yeah,
You gotta think of new shit. Like, 'cause everybody getting copyright. Everybody going the business way, which is cool.
Because there's so much bread in it, but it's like, I guess you just gotta always do your own thing.
Yeah.
Feel me? That's all. And get it cleared. Know the right people.
Yeah, what's up about that? With I forgot what it was. Somebody last show they were saying they got a song with Lucci and they couldn't get it clear because Lucci was cool
Mafia.
with it. Yeah, Lucci was cool with it, but the label was like, you know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they gotta, it's a business for them. So, but a lot of people, like I said, on the West Coast, a lot of them independent. You know what I'm saying? And like Texas and all that. So, the other people I've been trying to link up with, people that's on what I'm on. Because it's easier to like just, all right, send it to him. We can put it out tomorrow.
Right,
We
because
got
ain't no paperwork behind it like that. You feel me? Ain't no screens.
Even if they do, you just gotta. But that's when you gotta put lawyers in it and all. I ain't got time, man. I'm just making music.
But see, now you see the music is more than music.
Yeah, it's all business.
It's
That's
business.
why you gotta have that team. I got a cool team.
Look at that. Let's do the Live House.
Shout out to Live House. Shout out to Billion.
Look at that. So, Anna,
Do you have any shows coming up?
Oh yeah, I got show Friday in West Palm. Shout out to West Palm. That's my first time up there. I'm turning up in there. I got a show Saturday. Then I got one Rod Wave. Shout out to Rod Wave, July 5th, man. Shout out to DJ Meat, man. DJ Meat don't know. Why you acting like you don't know about this shit? Why you acting
this is an interview, man.
Yeah, you feel me? Shout out to DJ Meat, but July 5th, Rod Wave, Bushy B. I got another show that night too.
Yeah?
Yeah, down south.
Oh, shit. You right.
Ooh, my bad.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
man.
to it, you know.
That's some real shit. Like, y'all, what y'all have created, you feel me, within the Live House brand is really what the music scene is missing. Really, because y'all do your own thing. Y'all put out your own material. Y'all sell your own merchandise. It's a full-grown business. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists should, man, not to sound cocky, not even on me, a lot of artists should follow Billion blueprint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because before I got with him, I ain't know how to do none of that stuff. But I wasn't even trying to come up with T-shirts and like promo, and I'm just putting out music. That's it. But when I got with him, he gave me like a business mind. So yeah, shout out to that.
That's how I feel like it. Like that's what I feel should happen. Should be the case. Like
Yeah.
people like Billion, people like a Greasy. People, you know, you get around them, and they should be able to kind of
They
give you
some
guidance. And,
Yeah, I gotta like the dude. I be holding that floor out a lot. Like he give me a lot of game. He on the same type of time. So I just blend with people that's like that.
share that same energy. Because at the end of the day, it's all it's doing is building the crib up more and more and more. And you need to have that mindset because as we can see, with just social media alone, artists are able to capitalize more than ever. Hence, you know, being able to know your worth at an indie level before somebody's like, here, sign this. You know?
Yeah, I think it made it harder for labels to do that. Cause people like they just popular. Like, you can't tell them how big they is because they can see how big it is.
Sure, you can still stay indie and just have a distribution deal to help get your music further out and then still grind. You know? So
Shout out to Empire, man. We got a distribution deal.
Oh, that's dope. They really came in. I don't know. I feel like when Empire started, it was perfect timing because for a while I was like, Empire, like the show, like.
I'm glad they separated that now, though.
But I was like, finally canceled. But you know, it's one of those things that it took me to kind of do some research and realize really what it kind of offered for artists. I was like, that's major.
Yeah, they gave people that platform. We needed that. We needed that.
So, visuals.
Yes, we need to see more visuals.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Like I've been dropping this last month and a half. I done dropped like 3. Like I'm trying to stay on that. You feel me? But I don't like just regular visuals. Sometimes I gotta be doing something. And then I don't really like super set up stuff, making it look fake. I like to just go like off lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Having 1,000 models, I don't even know them.
But you know what, but
I know some nice looking girls. Let them get in the video.
but you know
I
what?
like that.
Yeah, and see, but honestly, in this game, they're gonna try to change that. You feel me? They're gonna try to push it towards all the crazy shit.
I think the bigger you get, but
yeah, the bigger you get, of course, you know, but.
They try to push you to what society, what marketing and society people feel will do the numbers. That's where it starts to get. The higher you go, the more you have, well, this is what the numbers you're reflecting for your demographic. And it's like, these are the visuals we're going to create. And that's where it gets frustrating. And I feel like that's where sometimes artists start to lose their voice if they're not.
And you gotta have total control of your stuff, though. Have your own creative mind. That's what I'm trying to keep. I want to always have my own creative mind. When they try to tell you that, I ain't even rapping no more.
Like, I ain't Bushy. They lying. Okay. Shoot.
That's what I did. Well, anything else we missed out on? We start to keep it serious and still.
Shout out to they doing the Mommy Boys down here. Shout out to Mommy Boys. Yeah, they doing one.
Yes,
I think it's
July.
Next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big movie, man. Y'all pull up. I'm gonna be there hosting. You know.
Oh, that's right. Cause you always go to the one up
Yeah, I've been there twice. I went last year and this year.
It looks interesting.
How was the people when they see you? Like, do it make you feel like a star?
It's lit. It's lit, and especially in Tally. It's lit. Like, I don't know if they from the crib, majority of them, but I don't know if they've been gone so long they forget how you look. But it's lit. I love Tally.
But no, I not experienced it. It's really the familiarity of it. Like, well, he from the crib. You feel me? That's some shit
Even,
from the
it's
crib.
everywhere. Even Broward they showing love.
Yeah.
Like, Tally is just like where all them meet up. Florida just meet up.
College.
Uh-huh.
HBCUs. Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, some real shit. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you coming through, dog.
Appreciate
you.
you.
There's always love on this end with us.
And your show, with Rod, when is that?
July 5th.
July 5th.
Yes, July 5th. We're gonna be on giving away tickets. We're gonna, do all that great stuff, man.
Hey, what's the it's like an age thing for that?
Yes, 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
My little sister tried to come on live.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But no, we definitely have some for the younger kids too. We want to discuss that.
Yeah, I gotta do something like that.
Yeah, of course. It's summertime, kids.
I just talked to a middle school today. I went in Pompano. I had to do it this morning. I was like talking to them about staying in school, like trouble kid. You know what I'm saying? I ended up staying there all day playing basketball with them. I didn't even know they knew me up there, but they like up there like, boy, I heard your new song. They rocking with me up there.
That's a great thing, dog, for the younger kids to, because it's not like it's a big difference. Mm-hmm. So they can relate to you and they see that you rising, you doing your thing.
Yeah, I'm just vibing. I ain't too Hollywood with them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Will you be doing more events more?
Of course, I'm trying to really trying to do stuff down here. I need to do it down here. I want to go to like my old schools, my old middle schools and elementary.
So once you do that, once you get somebody from your team to reach out to your school when school start back, whatever.
Yeah, I got to. I know they're getting jealous, man. I done went to the West. I didn't even go to the West. Shout out to the Chiefs, man. Chief Pride.
Oh yeah, and the new principal, she's starting some programs around music. And around music, I have her contact. I got you. Music and trying to really, because what they're doing is they're realizing, instead of telling kids, no, this isn't what you want to do.
Okay.
What happens when you embrace it and actually allow them to let that flourish? It's different. So definitely, and I think one of the biggest things, and I hope more artists do this, because what it does, to tell a kid something or have a teacher say it is one thing, but when they see somebody like yourself or they see somebody in person, it's tangible, it's in front of them. It's not just a he say, she say. It's like, oh dang, he does exist type of vibe.
You know how many kids that want to be just like you, or look up to you and you don't even know it.
Yeah, I ain't lie, I don't even know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with the graduation thing, I didn't even think that was something big. I just woke up like it's graduation, but everybody around me like so hyped. I'm like, come on, man. I don't look at stuff as it be like, you know what I'm saying? I just be living.
Listen, I always say, you gotta celebrate all your milestones.
Yeah, you got to.
Got to. Just like the next EP, celebrate that one.
I'll make sure I get y'all that music too first, man.
Appreciate it. You get it first, you step in the streets, man. But no, this again, like I said, man, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Gotta get up out of here. Anna.
Yeah.
You already know, man. There she go.
I'm just
Okay, it's time for pictures and DJ drop.